It was at Casa Cipriani, a very exclusive members club. There was a lot of security just hanging around her table. She was just having a good time, genuinely bringing great energy to us and us musicians on stage.
Okay, there's a lot in store today, but before we get into the part where the internet is literally spiraling over Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, possibly picking out their wedding bands, yeah, that's coming and it's messy. We need to talk about something that just dragged half of Hollywood into the group chat, because this was not on anyone's bingo card. So out of nowhere, Blake Lively steps in to defend Justin Bieber after his Coachella moment starts getting picked apart online, and what should have been a simple, hey, be kinder to artists post. Yeah, it did not stay simple. The internet immediately flipped the script. Instead of focusing on Bieber, people started side-eyeing Blake's timing, her intentions, and wait for it, her connection to Taylor Swift, who of course is already dominating headlines with Travis Kelce thanks to all this wedding buzz. And just like that, we've got a full-blown pop culture crossover.
Justin Bieber's Coachella performance will probably go down as one of the greatest 21st century artifacts to ever exist. But you'd have to understand the Truman Show to get it. Welcome to the greatest show on earth.
And action.
What you have to understand about Justin Bieber is he basically became the living embodiment of the Truman Show. An incredibly talented, beautiful kid decides to post their music on YouTube, hoping to be discovered, and they get more than they ever could have bargained for. And what followed was basically us watching them grow up and watch a bunch of adults treat that child like they live in a petting zoo.
Some fans were like, okay, she's just advocating for mental health. Leave her alone. But others? Oh, they went in accusing her of clout chasing, bringing up rumored tension between Taylor and Bieber, and basically turning one comment into a full conspiracy thread. Like suddenly it's not just about Bieber anymore, it's about loyalty, friendships, and who's aligned with who in the celebrity universe. And let's be real, the timing makes everything louder. With Taylor and Travis already under a microscope, every move from people in their circle gets analyzed 10x harder. So Blake speaking up, it didn't land in a vacuum. It landed right in the middle of wedding rumors, fan theories, and non-stop headlines. And now? Everyone's reading between the lines. Meanwhile, Taylor and Travis are staying completely silent, which honestly just fuels the speculation even more. Because in situations like this, silence doesn't calm things down. It makes people dig deeper. So yeah, what started as a simple defense turned into a full-on debate about celebrity alliances. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around. Because if this is how chaotic things are getting before we even talk about those alleged wedding bands, just wait till you see what happens next. And this is where it all starts feeling very endgame energy, because Taylor and Travis just stepped out at Casa Cipriani, and yeah, this wasn't just a cute dinner date, they were there with Kindred Lubeck, aka the woman who designed Taylor's engagement ring. So immediately the internet was like, hold on. Are we looking at wedding bands right now? And the way they pulled up. Umbrellas, low-key entrance, trying to stay hidden, which obviously made it 10x more suspicious. Then boom, Kindred posts from inside with Ashley Avignoni, Taylor's close friend, and Swifties basically go full detective mode. Fans are convinced this wasn't random. They're calling it the official start of the wedding band era. And honestly, the timing is loud. With reports already saying save the dates are out for a July 3rd NYC wedding, this meetup feels way too perfect to ignore, especially after that whole Rhode Island venue rumor got completely shut down. So now the question is, did they just casually browse, or did they walk out one step closer to I do? Because if those rings are locked in, yeah, the countdown is officially on. And honestly, if we really are watching Travis step into his wedding era, you have to rewind to see just how wild this glow-up actually is. Because picture this, a young Travis Kelce sitting in a plain room on draft night, head down, staring at a table like he doesn't even want to look up. The 2013 NFL Draft is playing in the background, and the tension? You can feel it. No glam, no cameras, no superstar girlfriend, just nerves. At that point, nothing was guaranteed. He'd had that messy college moment partying too hard, failing a drug test, even getting suspended. He genuinely thought teams might pass on him completely. For a second, it felt like everything he worked for might slip away. Then suddenly, with the 63rd pick, the Kansas City Chiefs select Travis Kelce. And just like that, his entire life flips. You can literally see the moment hit him. He slowly looks up, trying to process it, while people in the room start cheering. That quiet, anxious energy instantly turns into pure relief. And here's the crazy part. He didn't even think he was going to Kansas City. He thought another team had him. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Andy Reid was taking a chance on him, a decision that would change everything. Back then, he was just another third-round pick. No hype, no headlines. Just a guy trying to prove himself. Fast forward to now, we're talking 11 Pro Bowls, insane playoff stats, touchdowns from Patrick Mahomes, and a legit argument for one of the greatest tight ends ever. Oh, and casually becoming one half of the most talked about couple on the planet with Taylor Swift. From will he even make it, to Super Bowl rings, global fame, and possibly picking out wedding bands in NYC, yeah. Not bad doesn't even begin to cover it. And speaking of Travis Kelce, not always catching the obvious, yeah, this man has a pattern. Because apparently when it comes to baby news, Travis is consistently about 3 steps behind everyone else. On a recent episode of The New Heights, he straight up admitted it. He does not always clock announcements in real time, like at all. And it all got exposed when their social media guy, Jake Chatsky, aka Jets Jake, tried to casually reveal he and his wife are expecting in the most chaotic way possible.
Hi, Jason and Travis.
Hi.
I need some advice. My husband is a lifelong Jets fan, and I need advice because I just found out I'm pregnant, and I don't know how to prepare my kid for a lifetime of disappointment.
Love you. Oh, congrats. That's great.
His wife even called into the show pretending to ask advice about raising a kid in a Jets disappointment household. Jason immediately got it. Travis took a minute, of course, and he just owned it, saying he's usually 3 days late figuring things out.
You know, sex shit?
We'll find out in a week. We have to hold this. We can't tell people. But I wanted to tell you guys in person.
This
is awesome, dude. Are you kidding me? I'm always like 3 days late on like figuring out what the fuck just happened.
Which honestly tracks, because he literally relived another moment where he completely missed a pregnancy announcement. This time when his brother Jason Kelce and Kylie revealed they were expecting their first baby. Travis thought he was just getting a cute gift, opened it up, saw baby socks inside a humidor, and was like, why the F are there baby socks? Meanwhile, everyone else in the room is already emotionally ahead of him. Classic Travis.
I'm over here opening a humidor and there's like 2 boots and I'm like, why the f are there like baby socks? And then I look up at Kylie, I'm like, thanks for the humidor, but what the f are these?
Now fast forward to today. He's not just an uncle, he's full-on Funkle royalty. Jason and Kylie's 4 daughters apparently love him, like to the point where he doesn't even get to sit on the couch when he visits. He's immediately drafted into puzzles, blocks, and full-time entertainment duty. And Kylie? She's basically confirmed it all, calling him the king of the Funkles, saying he can't even say no to little Wyatt.
Bring like candy and toys and like that's all fine. What they're the most excited about and what they're going to talk about for weeks afterwards is getting thrown around or getting to play Barbies on the floor or getting to do things that like is just about the quality time and having your attention.
So yeah, whether it's baby announcements, family chaos, or just reading the room in general, Travis Kelce might be elite on the field, but off it, he's usually the last one to know what's going on. And while the Kelce chaos keeps spinning on the football field, the family's off-field glow-up is honestly just as loud right now. Because Kylie Kelce is officially stepping into her own spotlight, and not quietly either. Kylie has turned her podcast, Not Gonna Lie with Kylie Kelce, into a full-blown internet obsession, and now it just landed a major award moment that has the entire Kelce household celebrating like it's a Super Bowl win. We're talking a Webby Award shout-out, aka the kind of honor that basically screams you've made it online. The Webby Awards are basically the Oscars of the internet, and Kylie's show is being recognized in a big way for its mix of motherhood talk, pop culture chaos and women in sports conversations. And yes, her mother-in-law Donna Kelce is extremely proud, like publicly cheering her on level proud. Now here's the wild part. Kylie didn't just randomly appear in the podcast world. She launched Not Gonna Lie in late 2024, and almost immediately it started making noise like real industry noise. At one point it even topped charts and briefly overtook massive shows in popularity, which had people doing double takes. And it's not just numbers, it's the vibe. Kylie built her whole brand on being brutally honest, funny, slightly chaotic, and extremely real about motherhood, relationships, and life around football fame. Basically, she's saying what everyone else is thinking, but louder. That energy has pulled in some seriously big names, too. We're talking guests like Michelle Obama, Elizabeth Banks, Demi Lovato, and even WNBA star Paige Buchers. So yeah, it's not just a football wife podcast anymore, it's a full pop culture stop, and the response from the Kelce family? All love. Donna Kelce straight up congratulated her, saying she believes Kylie and her team deserve every bit of it, which honestly fits the vibe of this whole family right now because whether it's Travis in the NFL spotlight, Jason running his own media era, or Kylie building a media empire of her own, the Kelces are everywhere, and somehow they're all winning at once. That's all for this video, folks. See you on the next one.